Batter up, sports card fans. Flagship Friday is usually reserved for just Flagship. But when Topps Chrome comes out, we open it on Flagship Friday. It's technically Flagship. It's the Topps flagship brand. It's just shinier, that's all. Our first box that we opened before release day this week, check it out up here. Boy, it had some quality control issues. So really hoping, we got a hideaway in here. Really hoping, especially the purples. Really hoping that was just that box or just that line, whatever they ran with that. And hopefully all of the set, the entire set isn't like that. That would be a huge bummer if all of the purples were struggle fests. Nick Lodolo, rookie debut right off the bat. And we're going to get an all-star game as well. We'll just put all the rookies off to the side over here, I think. We get the Nolan Arenado, and it is a little bit similar to the last ones. It's a little bit off-centered, you know, just shift it over this way. So let's hold our breath. Let's just keep ripping and see what happens. Although by now, I think enough people will have ripped, actually, that you are seeing this video. Enough people will have ripped this that we will know for sure. So leave a comments down below if you... Ooh, it's his debut, but still, it's a big boy. And that one looks perfectly centered. Okay. All right. We're rocking and rolling here, okay? We're rocking and rolling. The J-Rod, they made sure to make all the J-Rods perfect. This pack feels very light, but I guess it's not. Joe Perez. Whoop. Josh Lowe. Look at how off-centered that is. Oh, my goodness. We're going to keep that off to the side. And so Mariano Rivera. And so this puts Jake Marisnik. This puts to bed the thought that my Manny Ramirez one in the opening video was a mistake. It looks like Topps is just cutting down on the cost of doing a die cut. They're going to continue to print it, but they're going to cheap out and not actually die cut it, which is very... Oh, look at this. Arias, rookie, off-center. Edward Cabrera, debut, off-center. Very bad. Palacios, we got his, I believe, vintage stock out of Update Flagship. I try to be as positive as possible. Javi Baez and his Tigers uni. Alek Manoah, I should say. And John Gray looking a little bit better with the purples. So hopefully they just kind of get that out of their system a little bit. But I try to keep things as positive as possible on this channel. But man, oh man, when stuff like this happens with just horrible off-centered. This one's a little bit better, but still off-centered. Still, I mean, it's not as bad as Arias there, but it's not... Like, that's acceptable. That's within the acceptable margins of something's going to be a little off. I mean, this is... You look at that and go, oh, we messed up. Let's reprint that, you know? But they don't, because they don't really care. Jeremy Pena, purple. A little gnarly print. See, that's not a print line. That's an actual scratch, which is a bummer. But centered. So there we go. So that's not bad. So yeah, that's the only bummer is that you start seeing stuff like this and you're like, Topps, you know, I know Fanatics is taking over. And maybe Fanatics hasn't fully taken over, and this is why Topps doesn't really care. We got another Vlad. We got this out of our first box. And we get Adrian Martinez, rookie, purple. All right, we got 3 packs left. We got the Julio bomb, so that's a good one. We get the Pena debut, which is nice. They're both debuts, though. We don't have a true rookie of either of them. Royce Lewis debut, lots of debuts, and then we get Rylan Bannon, rookie, purple. That's the other thing. There could be some hidden stud in this set that just comes out of nowhere, like Bannon. not really coming out of nowhere, you know what I mean? So we get the Manny Ramirez again, still not die cut. And there we go, and it's perfectly, it's like 55-45 centered. So there we go. Won't complain about that. No print lines on it. A couple little dimples, but that's okay. There's like 3, if you can see it, follow along that border. There's like 1, 2, 3 dimples, but they don't always take off and like hurt you for dimples. Let's just see if it shows up on the back. It doesn't appear to show up on the back, so therefore we are going to count that as a big win. There we go. Julio Rodriguez, debut and purple, and it's mostly centered. So we will take that for sure. Brandon Marsh, rookie debut, horribly off-centered. Oh my goodness. Ethan Roberts, Duran, and Miranda. Lots of schmutz, but I think that will buffer out. So, or buff out, I should say. So there we go. The for sure quality control is, I think we can safely say that's an issue in this set. So quality control is going to be a hot topic, I believe, which is a bummer because this is such a good release and a lot of people are excited about it. But this is the kind of card that is absolutely not worthless, but there's not many people that are going to be like, I really want that off-centered card. Centering is one of the most, I think people can live with corners being dinged. They don't want them to be dinged, but it all comes down to the centering. The centering has to be on point. And that's, in this day and age, Topps, I mean, get lasers, you know, that automatically do it. That, like, computers should be able to do this, you know? Who knows? Maybe it's because they're relying on computers that they're not even, like, looking at them. Maybe that's the issue. But whatever it is, hopefully it was an early run. Maybe these are all the early run, and then there's still more that they're going to do. They're going to correct it, and we'll be okay. But what I do know is this J-Rod is mostly perfectly centered. Corners look great. Couple little dimples, and it will be a pleasant addition to my PC. So thank you so much for joining me today. Please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell icon so you stay notified every time we post a daily video, and then head on over to Instagram and Twitter at GDubsCollects. Give me a follow. I appreciate it. You let me know in the comments down below how you have been doing with this. Are you seeing a lot of centering and quality control issues? Let me know. And then keep the hobby alive. Keep on collecting.